what it do, how you doing? I am back with another video. Today, EandE family, I'm showing you how to make a Texas sheet cake. Don't go nowhere. So this cake starts in a saucepan. So in our saucepan, we're going to add 2 sticks of butter. And since this starts in the saucepan, your butter doesn't even have to be room temperature for this. So we're going to stick that in there. We're going to let this get melted before we add our other ingredients. So our butter has melted. Next, we're going to add 4 heaping teaspoons of cocoa powder. This has to be one of the easiest cakes you will ever make. So, 4 heaping teaspoons of cocoa powder. And when I mean heaping, don't I? Now we're going to get that mixed in with our butter. Just like that. Okay, so next, we want to add about a cup of boiling water to this. And get that mixed together. Okay. So next, in our bowl, we have 2 cups of sifted flour, 2 cups of granulated sugar, and a teaspoon of salt. We're going to take our chocolate mixture that we just cooked on the stove, and we're going to add it to this. And we're going to toss this around. It helps to kind of help the cocoa mixture to cool down a little when we toss this around in here. Toss it around like that. So next, in our measuring cup, we're going to measure out a 1/2 cup of buttermilk. I need my specs for this, y'all. So a 1/2 cup buttermilk. Okay, we're going to also get a teaspoon of baking soda. In the same measuring cup. We're going to get 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And we're going to add 2 eggs. How simple is this? Okay, we're going to get a fork. And we're just going to mix that up like that. Easy peasy, right? Mix it good. Okay. And we're going to pour it into our cocoa mixture. We're going to get that mixed together. So, Texas sheet cake would not be a Texas sheet cake if you didn't bake it in a what? Sheet pan. So, I've oiled my sheet pan just so that the cake won't stick. There's no need to add flour to it. I've never had this cake stick to the pan as long as I've been making it. So we're just going to get this poured onto our sheet pan like that. Just like that. Tell y'all, it's the most easiest cake you'll ever make. And give it a jiggle and a wiggle. We don't really have to worry about the air bubbles with this one. So we're going to bake this in a 350-degree oven for about 20 minutes or until a toothpick in the center comes out clean. And next, we're going to get started on our glaze or frosting for the top of this cake. Y'all don't go nowhere. Okay, so next is our, it's kind of like a frosting. To me, it's more like a ganache that goes on top of our Texas sheet cake. So this is going to start with 2 sticks of melted butter. So we've got our butter melted. Next, we're going to add 4 heaping tablespoons of cocoa powder. So get in there with your tablespoons. Don't dust it off. Don't measure it off. Just 4 heaping like that. Okay. So we've got our 4 heaping teaspoons of cocoa powder. We're going to mix that in with our butter. Just like that. So next, we're going to add 6 tablespoons of milk. And I'm using a lactose-free milk, but you can use whatever kind of milk you want. So that's 4 tablespoons of milk. 6 tablespoons, sorry, of milk. Okay. So we're going to cut the heat off. And next we're going to add in a little powdered sugar. And as I always tell you in every video, the amount of powdered sugar you add determines the amount of sweetness you like. So I'm starting with, I'm using a 1/2 cup measuring spoon. So this is a cup. Let's add another 1/2 cup to that. Because it's cocoa powder. And cocoa powder is very bitter in taste. So I'm going to start with this. Get it whisked around. Like that. If you like that bitter taste, by all means, you can keep that bitter taste. I'm not a fan of bitter at all. Okay. Let me get a spoon. And let's add a little more powdered sugar. Just a little. Just maybe another 1/2 cup. So that was 2 cups I added. Get that whisked in. That's perfect. That is perfect, perfect, perfect. So, let's go over back to our cake. So, this is our sheet cake. That's what it looks like. Yummy and chocolatey and delicious. Okay. So, you pour your chocolate ganache-like consistency over your chocolate cake while it is still warm. Just spread it out like that. Spread it out like that. And then we're going to add some chopped pecans. You can mix this up when you make your ganache-like topping. I don't. I like the pecans on top. So we're just going to do like this and sprinkle it with the pecan. You have yourself a delicious chocolatey dessert. Y'all know we're going to taste this, right? When I come back. Y'all don't go nowhere. So y'all, I got chocolate everywhere. If y'all can see on this side of the camera, I literally have chocolate everywhere. But I could not in this video without getting. And it looks, don't wait till it cools to cut it. I cut it so that you guys could see it and I could taste it for you. But let's dive in. Girl, this right here. This is absolutely amazing. It's moist. The chocolate ganache on top is perfect. I surprise myself every time I make this cake because it comes out perfect every time for me. This is probably the best chocolate cake you will ever taste. It is absolutely amazing. Try this out with your friends, your family, the next potluck you have. Try this out, and I promise you, yeah, as I always say, no one, and actually I'm changing it up on you today, no one will be disappointed. And that's it for today, EandE family. Like, share, comment on this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so that you can be notified when a new video is uploaded. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. The links are in the description box below. And as always, EandE family, don't forget to live a little and love a lot. Y'all be easy. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Y'all gotta try this one. Bye, y'all.